WDNA 88.9 FM, where we present live weekly performances in the WDNA Jazz Gallery and feature students, faculty, and alumni from Florida International University's Herbert and Nicole Wertheim School of Music and Performing Arts. I'm your host today, Ruben Sabando, and along with our producer, Dr. Russ Spiegel, and our executive producer, Dr. Karen Velos, we'd like to welcome you to our show. Whether you're listening to us at home, in your car, or live on wdna.org/FIU, we're delighted to have you with us today. Today, we're pleased to feature the Ruben Caban Latin Jazz Quintet, featuring FIU faculty member Ruben Caban on trombone, Michael Eckroth on piano, Dr. Jamie Owsley on bass, Ray Monroig on drums, and Eric Castaneda on percussion. The ensemble brings a fiery blend of Afro-Caribbean and funk with the spontaneity of jazz harmony and improvisation. They'll be opening today's show with the arrangements of the two following pieces, Midnight Mambo by Oscar Hernandez and Amanecer by Francisco Torres. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm here with Ruben Caban. So, Ruben, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. The first one that I have for you, can you tell us a little bit more about this ensemble that we're hearing today?
I think they speak for themselves.
Absolutely. So, how did you guys join together, and who are some of your influences?
Wow, one at a time. I am lucky enough to get to work with the Professor Mike Eckroth here and get to play with him in town in this ensemble. The rest of these guys, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I've known these guys for almost 20 plus years.
Wow.
From going back to like even school. Some of them are professor colleagues, and at some point, my student. Right?
Wow.
Yeah, we don't talk about that though. Of course, the gray, Beard the Gray on drums over here. Go back to even some stuff with the great Nestor Torres.
Nice.
We got to work together, so I just love his playing, how inventive he is.
Awesome.
And the doctor himself, Dr. Jamie Osley, here with us today. Thank you for contributing your beautiful sounds.
Awesome. Thank you. So piggybacking off that, what are some skills and qualities that a good jazz musician, in your opinion, should possess?
Listening skills. I think I talk with you guys with my student. I have all my students here from a bunch of different classes, and listening is probably one of the most important things, not only for a jazz musician, just for musicians, just for humanity. Period. We don't really listen enough.
Yeah. Awesome. And I know you have an upcoming CD release in January, and it features one of your songs, Kangana. Tell us a little bit about that CD that you're releasing.
Well, it should be out early January, and it's actually a really fun one. It's got a collection not only of really fun tunes, some original music, like the title track, Kangana, is an original composition, but it also has a few standards, some known standards, some maybe not so known, standard-ish. But it's a nice project. I wrote some arrangements for certain people in mind, and I was lucky enough that they agreed to do it, and we had a great time. So I have a really nice lineup of guests, including Nestor Torres on the flute.
Awesome.
I have the eminent Dr. Ed Kaye donating some tenor saxophone. Oh my goodness, some local legends like David Shiverton on drums, Tal Cohen. These guys were too busy, so I couldn't get them on the sessions. But it should be a really fun listen. Even the stuff that I wrote should be pretty fun.
Great. Looking forward to it. So with that being said, we're going to hear now Kangana, which is one of the songs featured on this upcoming CD release. Take it away.
All right.
You're listening to the Ruben Caban Latin Jazz Quintet live on WDNA 88.9 FM here on the FIU Music Hour in the WDNA Jazz Gallery. We thank you for your continuous support, and for more information about WDNA 88.9 FM, check out WDNA.org or give us a call at 305-662-8889. We'll be right back after these messages. This week, the FIU School of Music will be hosting the following concerts. Thursday, October 26th at 7:30 p.m. in the Wertheim Performing Arts Center, the Amernay String Quartet featuring violinists Annie Kavafian and Mary Liz Peck, cellist Thomas Mesa, and select FIU School of Music string students will present music by composers such as Vivaldi and Shostakovich in the night of the music of different historical periods from the Baroque period all the way to the 20th century. For this and many more exciting events, you can find information at fiu.universitytickets.com. And now, back to our show featuring the Ruben Caban Latin Jazz Quintet. All right, I'm back here with Ruben Caban. I just have a couple questions before we get on with our next piece. First question I have for you, could you tell us a little bit more about the FIU Jazz program?
Ooh, should that be a question for
Oh,
Dr.
or
Elsa
yeah,
over
or
here?
Dr. Alsa, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
We'll
Feel
talk a
free
little
to jump in.
Well, it's about to be high audition season, so all you high school seniors that are looking to apply, start applying. You know, we've had some people visiting this week. We had some people over from Naples and Tampa, and I just met somebody in Queens, New York. I said, "Man, FIU's my #1 pick." I was like, "Really? That's awesome." Well, and his name's Beethoven, so that's even better. Anyway, so we have a lot of, and he plays piano. Anyway, yeah, so it's, you know, a lot of things are happening. We're about to have our first big jazz concert October 27th with Alex Norris, fabulous trumpet player from New York. I knew him from when he was down here as a student for a while, but he plays in like the Mingus Big Band. I think he was just playing with Ron Carter's big band this past weekend up there, so he's one of the guys. So we're going to be playing some of his music. October 27th, and then, you know, there's other, you know, our jazz vocal choir will have a concert. The big band has another concert. Latin Jazz is going to have a concert coming up. So, you know, check our website or our social media. You can a lot of stuff's happening.
Awesome, thank you. So with that, what is the next piece we're going to hear before we close out our show?
This is actually a Wayne Shorter tune entitled "Speak No Evil."
Oh, cool.
Yes, this is, I did a little special arrangement. And it's kind of funny because we kind of premiered it, when the ensemble premiered it, when we started playing it, it was the same week that he passed on. Mm-hmm. But we found out, at least I found out, that he passed on the night after we played this. Wow. And I always felt kind of bad because since I turned this tune into a Latin jazz tune, I had to add a measure so the clave doesn't cross, little compositional guideline that we use. Right. And then I find out that he passed away. So I thought I killed him. Oh no. I was like, oh no, I added a measure. No. This is a little tribute to him, and with a little of our taste, little Latin jazz taste.
Awesome. You've been listening to the Ruben Caban Latin Jazz Quintet, featuring Ruben Caban on trombone, Dr. Michael Eckroth on piano, Dr. Jamie Owsley on bass, Ray Monroig on drums, and Eric Castaneda on percussion here on the FIU Music Hour WDNA 88.9 FM. I've been your host, Ruben Sabando, and along with our executive producer, Dr. Karen Velos, I'd like to thank our FIU graduate student, Anna, WDNA's sound and tech wizard, Alex Aldrich, producer and live operations instructor, Dr. Russ Spiegel, and the staff of WDNA 88.9 FM for today's broadcast. For more information about our upcoming programs, call 305-348-2896 or like our Facebook or Instagram page to stay up to date with our upcoming performances. I'd like to once again thank our guests today, Ruben Caban Latin Jazz Quintet, for their performance, as well as our studio audience for being here on WDNA this morning. And with that, what is the last piece that we're going to hear this morning?
We have time for one more?
Yep, got time for about one more. Couple minutes.
Let's do a classic, One T Soul, Caban.
Awesome. Cool.
Thank
we're clear.